All right, toss-up number 1 for all teams. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Cur ad forum ambulat.
B forward.
Why is he walking to the forum?
I'm sorry, why is he walking to the forum is not correct.
C 3.
Why are you walking to the forum?
Why are you walking to the forum is correct. Cur ad forum ambulas was the sentence. Bonus 1 for Team C. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Quis feles non amat?
Can you repeat the question?
Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Quis feles non amat?
Who doesn't love cats? Final answer.
Who doesn't love cats? That's correct. Bonus 2. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Quote homines ludos spectabant.
Can you repeat the question?
Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Quote homines ludos spectabant.
How many people were watching the games? Final answer.
How many people were watching the games is correct. 20 points for Team C on toss-up 1. Toss-up 2 for all teams. While traveling to Rome from the west, a traveler would most likely sail to what Italian...
C 2.
Brundisium.
I'm sorry, Brundisium is not correct.
B 2.
Ostia?
Ostia is correct. To what Italian port city located 16 miles from Rome at the mouth of the Tiber? It's Ostia. And you... Visual.
Yes!
Make sure it says Novice. Okay, yeah, you can just...
Second question. You're my girlfriend. Taylor, you are the hero. We love you. We love you, Taylor.
What's the visual?
They
5 seconds, sorry.
Not Ostia.
Okay. All right, you now have 5 seconds to inspect the visual. Bonus 1, this map depicts several port cities of ancient Italy. Which letter represents Brundisium, a high-traffic port connecting the Via Appia with sea travel from Greece?
F final.
F is correct in bonus 2. Which letter represents Rhegium, a major city in Calabria overseeing the movement of goods and people to nearby Messana?
Nearby Masana. Wait, it would be... No, it's near Masana. Can you repeat? Where's Masana?
Which letter represents Rhegium, a major city in Calabria overseeing the movement of goods and people to nearby Messana?
D.
D is correct. That is 20 points for Team B. Go ahead and hold up the visual.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. Sure, you got it.
All right. That's right, a map with dots on it.
Yes! And letters.
20 points for Team B on toss-up 2, toss-up number 3 for all teams. What is a synonym for the most common Latin enclitic que?
C 1.
Answer please.
X.
Et is correct, which means and. Bonus 1 for Team C. Now provide another Latin synonym for que.
Awk. Final answer.
Awk is correct. Bonus 2. What enclitic is added to the first word of the sentence to indicate that a question is being asked?
Nay. Final answer.
Nay is correct. That's 20 points for Team C on toss-up 3. Toss-up number 4 for all teams. Cerberus may be...
B 1.
Heracles.
Sorry, Heracles is not correct. Go ahead and clear it. I will start over for teams A and C. Cerberus may be the most famous mythological dog, but there are a lot of good dogs out there. What two-headed...
A 1.
Orthos.
Orthos is correct. What two-headed brother of Cerberus was known for guarding Geryon's cattle? Bonus 1 for Team A. What loyal dog was the first to recognize his master Odysseus upon his return to Ithaca?
Argos.
Argos is correct. And bonus 2, what skilled hunting dog was famous for always being able to catch his prey? Answer, please.
No answer.
His name is Lilacs. So 15 points on the dog question for Team A. Toss-up number 5 for all teams. Reminder, please wait to leave until the score checks. As you can see, I can't really stop you, but please. Toss-up 5 for all teams. What early Roman emperor came to the throne when he was 50 years?
B, 3.
Claudius.
Claudius is correct.
Yes, you did.
Came to the throne when he was 50 years old, was the uncle of his predecessor, and ruled from 41 to 54 AD. It's Claudius. Bonus 1 for Team B, name Claudius' predecessor, who famously tried to make his horse Incitatus a senator.
Caligula.
Caligula is correct. And bonus 2, by what method was Claudius killed, the blame of which fell on his wife Agrippina the Younger?
Can you repeat?
By what method was Claudius killed, the blame of which fell on his wife Agrippina the Younger?
I think it is poison. Yeah, I think so too. Although me and Gracie are like. He was poisoned.
He was poisoned.
Yay!
That's correct. That's 20 points for Team B on toss at 5, and after 5, let's check the score.
Team A has 15 points, Team B has 40 points, and Team C has 40 points.
All right.
That was very chaotic.
Can we sit at least a row further back from the teams? Just the third row is fine. Nothing closer than that, unless you're right behind this team that's on the second row. You know what I mean. Toss-up 6 for all teams. Differentiate in meaning between the Latin nouns novice.
B4.
Ship and bird, respectively.
Ship and bird, respectively, are not correct.
A, 1.
Novice is ship and novice is new.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. All right, for Team C only. Differentiating meaning between the Latin nouns novice and nauta.
C3.
Novice means ship and nauta means sailor.
That's correct. Novice means ship and nauta means sailor. Bonus 1 for Team C. Differentiate in meaning between the Latin nouns nomen and nemo.
Name and no one, respectively. Final answer.
Name and no one, respectively, is correct. Bonus 2. Differentiate in meaning between the Latin nouns vulnus and somnus.
Can you repeat the question?
Differentiate in meaning between the Latin nouns vulnus and somnus.
Wound and sleep, respectively.
Wound and sleep, respectively, is correct. That is 20 points for Team C on toss-up 6. Toss-up 7 for all teams. What Phoenician woman? All
C3.
that is correct. The full question was, what Phoenician woman, although never officially married to Aeneas, felt that she was his wife after their tryst in a cave? It's Dido. Bonus 1. Which wife of Aeneas was lost in the chaos at Troy and then appeared to him as a ghost to tell him he would one day marry someone else?
Creusa, final answer.
Creusa is correct. Bonus 2. Which wife of Aeneas was originally supposed to marry Turnus?
Lavinia, final answer.
Lavinia is correct. That is 20 points for Team C on toss-up 7. Toss-up 8 for all teams. Listen carefully to the following fable about a dog. which I will read twice. Then respond in English to the questions that follow. Olem canis cibum in ore tenebat. Dum prope flumen ambulabat. Subito piscem in aqua vidit. Canis piscem cupivit, et os aperuit, sed cibos statim in aquam cecidit, quam in felix. And I'm repeating the passage. Olem canis cibum in ore tenebat. Dum prope flumen ambulabat. Subito piscem in aqua vidit. Canis piscem cupivit et os aperuit, sed cibos statim in aquam cecidit, quam in felix. And the question, where was the...
C2.
Near the river.
Near the river is correct. Where was the dog walking? Bonus 1 for Team C. Why did the dog open its mouth?
Because he saw a fish in the water
Can you give me more information?
and he wanted to eat the fish.
That's right. He wanted to eat the fish that he saw in the water. Bonus 2. What happened after the dog opened its mouth?
The fish fell in the water. Oh, it fell in the water. The dog fell in the water.
No.
Could you explain your answer?
The food fell in the water. Final answer.
No, sorry. If you would explain to me somehow that the dog was food, maybe I could have taken it. But no, it's the fish, the food, that fell in the water. So, 15 points for Team C on toss-up 8. Toss-up 9 for all teams. What early Roman figure never saw the city flourish because he leapt over the wall?
C2.
Remus.
Remus is correct, because he leapt over the walls built by his brother Romulus on the Palatine Hill. It's Remus. Bonus 1. On which of Rome's 7 hills did Remus plan to settle?
Aventine. Final answer.
Aventine is correct. And bonus 2. What shepherd was said to have raised both Romulus and Remus?
Faustulus. Final answer.
Faustulus is correct. That's 20 points for Team C on toss-up 9. Toss-up 10 for all teams. From what Latin word, with what meaning do we derive Trinity?
B4.
Trace meaning three.
Trace meaning three. Correct. The words were Trinity, triumvirate, and triple. Bonus 1 for Team B. From what Latin word, with what meaning do we derive the English words inch, unit, and unicorn?
Unis meaning. Yeah. Can you repeat?
From what Latin word, with what meaning do we derive the English words inch, unit, and unicorn?
Unis meaning one.
Unus meaning 1 is correct. Bonus 2. From what Latin word, with what meaning do we derive the words squadron, quadratic, and quartet?
Yeah. Can you repeat?
From what Latin word, with what meaning do we derive the words squadron, quadratic, and quartet?
Quatuor meaning four.
Quatuor meaning 4. That's correct. 20 points for Team B on toss-up 10, and after 10, let's check on the score.
Team A has 15 points, Team B has 60 points, and Team C has 115 points.
What were you doing? Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's get settled back there. Find seats. Sorry. Toss-up 11. Using the Latin verb amo amare. Give the third person singular.
C1.
Amat.
Sorry, amat is not correct.
A4.
Answer please.
Amat.
Sorry, amat is not correct. Alright, I will start over for Team B only. Using the Latin verb amo, amare, give the third person singular imperfect active indicative.
B4.
Amabat.
Amabat is
Good job.
correct. A form translated as she used to love. Bonus 1, give the corresponding form of the Latin verb sum esse, a form that would be translated as he was.
Erat. I refer to Gracie. Erat.
Erat is correct. And bonus 2, give the same form of the Latin verb capio capere, a form that would be translated as it was taking.
Capiebot. I refer to Gracie. Capiebot.
Capiebot is correct. That's 20 points for Team B on toss-up 11. Toss-up 12 for all teams. What son of Poseidon and Thuosa?
B1.
Polyphemus.
Polyphemus is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Herded sheep,
Finally.
ate humans, and was eventually blinded by Odysseus and his men. It's Polyphemus. Bonus 1 for Team B. How many of Odysseus's men did Polyphemus eat?
I'll put your foot, it could be 6.
Can you repeat?
How many of Odysseus's men did Polyphemus eat?
I think you'll probably say more than 1.
Yes, please.
I defer to Taylor.
More than 1.
I need you to be more specific.
9.
No, I'm sorry, it's 6.
Dang it! Sorry, I'm sorry.
Bonus 2. After blinding Polyphemus, how did Odysseus and his men escape the cave?
Yeah, they tied themselves. Yeah, they hid under the sheep. Yeah,
I defer to Taylor.
they hid under the sheeps.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, cool.
Although the plural is still sheep. But this isn't an English conversation.
Oops.
So that is 15 points for Team B on toss-up 12, toss-up 13 for all teams. What Latin phrase denotes the portion of the day after?
B4.
Post meridium afternoon.
That's correct.
Yes.
Post-meridium afternoon. What Latin phrase denotes the portion of the day afternoon and is abbreviated P period? M period is post-meridium. Bonus 1. Similarly, what Latin phrase is abbreviated A period, M period, and denotes the portion of the day up until noon?
I defer to Gracie. Ante meridium before noon.
Ante meridium, which again does mean before noon. Bonus 2. What Latin word, which can be abbreviated to its first 4 letters, tells someone to do something at once?
That.
Oh, stopped.
Can
you repeat?
The good doctor.
What Latin word, which can be abbreviated to its first 4 letters, tells someone to do something
Yeah,
at once?
Staten.
Yes.
Staten. Different. Okay, I defer to Gracie. Staten.
Staten is correct. That is 20 points for Team B on toss-up 13. Toss-up 14 for all teams. What creatures hide?
C3.
That's right, the Nemean lions hide. Heracles did where after he completed his first labor. Bonus 1 for Team C. During which labor did Hercules have to divert a river to clean out an area that hadn't been cleaned for 30 years?
5th labor, final answer.
It is the 5th labor, that's correct. Bonus 2. Which other of Hercules' labors ultimately did not count because he received outside assistance?
2nd labor, final answer.
The 2nd labor is correct. For those listening, the 5th labor, that's the Aegean Staples, and the 2nd labor, that's the Lernia Hydra. For those who don't learn the numbers. 20 points for Team C on toss-up 14. Toss-up 15 for all teams. What is a Latin synonym of puto?
B4.
Yes, please. Adequate time. C3. Answer, please. Computo is not correct. We're going to clear it. I'll start over for Team A. What is the Latin synonym of puto putare, which means to think? What is a Latin synonym of puto putare, which means to think?
A4.
Sorry, Kogo Kogare is not correct. Kogo Kogare means to force. We're looking for Kogito or Arbitor, Opinor, or Rayor, or Sentio. However, I need to look up Komputo. Apparently, my dictionary got clouded. Do you have a dictionary? Okay. We're going to give Team C the bony because their answer was the only one that could be correct. And while we look up Komputo, okay?
They're not going to count until that's verified.
Until we verify Komputo, but it's something very quick to verify, so you won't be hanging for long. Bonus one for Team C. What is the Latin synonym of consumo consumere?
Edo, final answer.
Edo is correct. And bonus two, what is the Latin antonym of silentio?
Clamor, final answer.
Clamor is correct. Okay, so we're going to give you the points for now. We will talk about this. It's not an exact match necessarily, so we do need to talk about it, but we are going to give you the 20 points for now, because my best guess is that you will get those. 20 points for Team C on toss of 15, and after 15, let's check the score.
After 15, Team A has 15 points, Team B has 115 points, and Team C has 155 points.
Toss of 16.
NJCL! NJCL!
If you're leaving,
Please hurry.
please do so quickly. A little quicker.
If you're leaving, please go now. Please go now.
Toss of 16 for all teams. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Ubi pugnavant gladiatores.
C2.
In an amphitheater.
In an amphitheater is correct. Oh yeah, it's the second line there. Okay, sorry. Yes, good job. Bonus one, responde aut Latine aut Anglicae. Ubi curebant curus circum spinam.
Well, can you repeat the question?
Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae, ubi curebant curus circum spinam.
In Kirko, final answer.
In Kirko is correct, and bonus two, responde aut Latine aut Anglicae quid dixerunt omnes gladiatores ante pugnam.
Can you repeat the question?
Responde aut Latine aut Anglicae quid dixerunt omnes gladiatores ante pugnam.
We who are about to die salute you, final answer.
We who are about to die salute you, that's correct. That is 20 points for Team C on toss of 16. Toss of 17. According to the Lexicon Recentis Latinitatis, what modern term would the Romans have called dental?
B2.
Oh,
Dentist.
Dentist is correct.
Yes. Oh my God. Good job.
The term was dentarius medicus. Bonus one for Team B. According to the Lexicon Recentis Latinitatis, what modern professional would the Romans have called doctor machinarius?
Wait, can you spell Machinarius?
M-A-C-H-I-N long A R-I-U-S.
Engineer, like.
Oh,
Can you repeat?
an engineer.
Or not
A
a doctor of machines?
Yeah.
First, you take your.
Can you repeat?
According to Lexicon Recensus Latinitatis, I need your answer.
I defer to Gracie. A mechanic?
A mechanic is correct. We could have also taken engineer. Bonus 2. According to the Lexicon Recensus Latinitatis, what modern adventure would the Romans have called Africana Venatio?
That's.
Wait, a safari.
Oh, yeah! Wait, no, it's the journey though.
According to the Lexicon Recensus Latinitatis, what modern adventure would the Romans have called Africana Venatio?
Safari. Yeah.
I defer to Gracie.
A safari.
A safari is correct. That's 20 points for Team B on 17. Toss up 18 for all teams. The gods would never knowingly eat human.
B1.
Tantalus.
Sorry, Tantalus is not correct.
C2.
Pelops.
Sorry, Pelops is not correct.
A1.
A lycaon.
Sorry, Lycaon is not correct. The answer, of course, is shoulder. The gods would never knowingly eat human flesh, but accidents happened. Which part of Pelops' body did a distracted Demeter eat during a dinner hosted by Tantalus? No points on toss-up 18, toss-up 19 for all teams. At what momentous battle did Octavian's navy?
C2.
Actium.
Actium is correct. Defeat the combined forces of Antony and Cleopatra, bonus 1, who served as admiral of Octavian's fleet at Actium.
Agrippa, final answer.
Agrippa is correct, and bonus 2. Another such momentous event was Quintilius Varus's loss of 3 legions to the Germans while trying to secure the northern frontier. Where did this defeat occur?
Can you repeat the question?
Another such momentous event was Quintilius Varus's loss of 3 legions to the Germans while trying to secure the northern frontier. Where did this defeat occur?
Teutoburg Forest, final answer.
Teutoburg Forest is correct. That is 20 points for Team B on 19. And before the final toss-up, let's check the score and do a silent cheer.
Team A has 15 points, Team B has 135 points, and Team C has 195 points.
Toss-up 20 for all teams. Differentiate in meaning between deco and
B4.
To say and lead respectively.
to say and lead respectively are not correct.
C3.
Answer please.
Deco means to say and
I need you to complete.
say.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Go ahead and clear it. For Team A only. Did you see consultation? No. Okay. For Team A only, differentiate meaning between deco and dokeo. Differentiate in meaning between deco and dokeo. I've now read it twice.
A4.
Deco to say, dokeo to teach.
That's correct. Deco is say, dokeo is teach. Bonus 1. Now differentiate meaning between yakio and yakeo.
To make and to throw respectively.
No, sorry. Yakio is to throw and yakeo is to lie. So it's throw and lie respectively.
Can you spell them?
I-A-C-I-O and I-A-C-E-O. And remember, you can ask me that during the question. That's fine. So stop and ask me that. Bonus 2. Now differentiate meaning between laudo and ludo.
Laudos to praise. Ludo. Ludo is to praise and to play.
To praise and to play, respectively. That's correct. 15 points for Team A on toss-up 20. So let's hear the final score.
Final score, Team A has 30 points, Team B has 135 points, and Team C has 195 points.
Congratulations to all teams, and remember, please check if a round is in progress before stepping into a room.
And move quickly to your next to the next round.
Be very careful about looking at your teammates. Because you can get called for
Move quickly to the next round, please, so that we can get in here. Move quickly, please, so everybody can get in here. Gibiomus, containing the Sporades and Cyclades Islands, what arm of the Mediterranean Sea lies north of Crete, separating Asia Minor from Greece?
City Greek.
Aegean Sea.
That's correct. For the visual, you now have 5 seconds to inspect the
Wait.
visual.
They don't yet have 5 seconds.
Well, in about a second, only 5 seconds.
So, yeah, hand it over, that's her.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, wait.
You now have 5 seconds.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Which letter identifies the Hellespont, a critical shipping lane near the site of Troy, where Hella fell while riding the golden ram to Colchis?
I first.
H.
That is incorrect. Which letter identifies the Saronic Gulf, the location of the port that Theseus founded at Piraeus, and the island of Salamis from where Telamonian Ajax hailed?
Could you repeat that?
Sure. Which letter identifies the Saronic Gulf, the location of the port that Theseus founded at Piraeus, and the island of Salamis from where Telamonian Ajax hailed?
E.
That's correct. The first one was E, so